What's going on, guys? It's time for the West playoff previews. Vancouver and Nashville. Definitely an interesting matchup in round one. Number one in the Pacific, Vancouver going 50, 23, and 9 for 109 points. They were the upstart team this year, the team that didn't get in last year that got in this year, along with Nashville, ironically, on the board. The two teams that didn't get in last year playing each other. Vancouver going 50, 23, and 9, 109 points. Nashville definitely not. They were supposed to be heading in opposite directions. Vancouver was supposed to be good for many years previous. They finally live up to their potential. Nashville was supposed to be going downward, and yet they still end up 47, 30, and 5, 99 points. Vancouver first in the Pacific, third in the West, sixth in the league. Nashville fourth in the Central, sixth in the West, 11th in the league. Goals for, Vancouver leads 279, which is 7th in the league. Goals against, 223, which is 5th in the league, for a plus 56 goals differential. For Nashville, their goals for is 269, which is 10th in the league. Goals against, 248, which is 13th in the league. Goal differential, plus 21. Factors for both of these teams. For Vancouver, I put youth. They got a lot of young guys on their roster who haven't really played a lot in the playoffs. Of course, there was 2020. They went to the second round that year and lost in 7 to Vegas. But that's 1 year of playoffs, and a lot of these guys on the team were still not there. Guys like Chronic, guys like Garland were not on that team. Hoglander, Joshua, they're big four. Miller was at that point. Yeah, Miller. I think that was his first year there. Miller, Hughes, Pettersson, Besser. They've been there for some time now. For Nashville, I put experience and momentum are their factors. Nashville's been playing playoff hockey. They went on that crazy 16-0-2 streak. They were playing fantastic, and they have the momentum. Vancouver's kind of been on the downturn since the All-Star break. But Nashville also has the experience. While Duchesne and Johansson are gone, guys like Forsberg, Yossi, Nyquist, O'Reilly, Saros all play in the playoffs a ton. They know what it's like to win, especially O'Reilly, who's won a Stanley Cup and won a Conn Smythe. For meetings, these teams met 3 times this year. On October 24th in Nashville, Vancouver won 3-2. On October 31st, Halloween, in Vancouver, Vancouver won 5-2. In Nashville on December 19th, 2023, Vancouver wins 5-2. So they swept the season series, and they haven't played each other since December 19th. So we got some inexperience among opponents because they haven't played each other in a while. Key players, Miller, 81 games, 37 goals, 66 assists, 103 points. Quinn Hughes, 82 games, 17 goals, 75 points, 75 assists, 92 points. Probably winning the Norris this year. Pettersson, 82 games played, 34 goals, 55 assists, 89 points. They got him locked up, but he has been teetering off since the All-Star break. Although they got him that 8-year deal, which is perfect. It removes a distraction there. Besser, 81 games played, 40 goals, 33 assists, 73 points. Besser finally getting that 40-goal season that he's been looking for. Chronic, 81 games. Was definitely better at the start of the year, but still 5 goals, 43 assists, 48 points. Garland, who they were looking to move off of, which I was a very big advocate for Garland. He's one of my guys that I was like, don't get rid of this guy. You saw this guy when he played in Arizona. He came over in the Ekman-Larsson deal. He was the good piece. He was the throw-in that Arizona gave you for taking the Ekman-Larsson deal. 20 goals, 27 assists, 47 points for him. Hoglander finally living up to his potential. 80 games played, 24 goals, 12 assists, 36 points. Dakota Joshua being the surprise guy here. 63 games and 18 goals, 14 assists for 32 points in those 63 games. The bust here is Elias Lindholm. Only 12 points in 26 games played with the team. We'll see if what happens, because he's a UFA at the end of the year. See if he's I assume he was kind of the backup plan if Pettersson didn't sign. So they got him as a second-line center for this year's playoffs, and we'll see what happens then. For goaltending, you got Demko, who played 51 games, 35 wins, 14 losses, 2 OT losses with a .918 save percentage. Casey DeSmith, who came in from Montreal after being dealt there by Pittsburgh, 29 games played, 12 wins, 9 losses, 6 overtime losses, .896 save percentage. Then Silovs, he only played 4 games when we went 3-0-1, so good future, but an .881 save percentage. In terms for the Nashville, you got Saros, their big guy, 64 games played, 35 wins, 24 losses, 5 overtime losses, .906 save percentage. the former Blackhawk Kevin Lankinen, 24 games played, 11-6 with a 908 save percentage. And then Askarov, who only played 2 games, got credited with 1 win with a 943 save percentage. So, have these teams met before? Once. 2011 second round on Vancouver's way to a Stanley Cup final. They defeated the Nashville Predators in 6 games. Only time these 2 teams have met. So it's going to be a reunion of. I don't think anyone was on either of those teams. That was back in the Sedin's era. And I will say, on a side note, this is a much more better Vancouver team that I could root for. People say like the 2011 Canucks are the best team to not ever win the Cup. You look at that team on paper, that team is, I don't know how they won back-to-back President's Trophies in 2011, 2012. I'd put this team up against that team anytime. I'd put the early 90s Canucks, I'd put the early 2000s Canucks, I'd put these Canucks over anything those Canucks did. And not just because they were asses on the ice, but I genuinely think there's a lot more skill that has been housed here than ever it was there. Sedin's and Luongo can only carry you so far. But yeah, that's going to be all I have for you guys on this one. Who am I taking to win the series? I'm going to take the Canucks to win this series. Nashville definitely has a chance, though, with their experience. And I'd even mention Nashville's goal scorers before I even finish that. Forsberg, 82 games played, 48 goals, 46 assists, 94 points. Fantastic as always. Roman Josi, 82 games played, 23 goals, 62 assists, 85 points, as always. Nyquist revived his career here. 81 games played, 23 goals, 52 assists, 75 points. What a year out of Nyquist. He's been a decent player, good middle 6 forward. Finally, and Barry Trotz got him in free agency along with Ryan O'Reilly. They've been fantastic. And O'Reilly, of course, 82 games played, 26 goals, 43 assists, 69 points. So definitely the more scoring, it kind of teeters off completely after that. I believe Tommy Novak has like 39 or 40 points. Kind of falls off completely. But who is going to bite first here? I think Vancouver has a really good chance at winning the series, and I'm going to take them. So I'm going to thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I shall see you guys in the next one. Have a good one.